Hello everybody, welcome back. Behind me is a Li Auto L7. I just gotta say, forgive me, I'm kind of sick. I've been sick. I've had this car for a week now. I've been sick almost the whole time. So I haven't really been able to get out and do like a proper demonstration. I still got very much congested, but actually a good thing is today I feel mostly normal. So I'm gonna give you a quick rundown of the car and try not to take too long and try not to be too annoying with sniffling and sneezing and coughing and just being congested. So let's go take a look. The previous two experiences I had with Li Auto, I wasn't able to link my phone with the car, but this time I was, so I'm very grateful for Li Auto for providing that to me and for allowing me to test the app, because as we all know, the app and the functionality and how it interacts with the car is very, very important to all cars these days, and especially electric vehicles. So we can see here on the Li Auto app from the top, it has the name of your car. This is my Li L7. It has my current range, both electric range and fuel gas range. It says currently the car is stopped, it's not driving. As we move down, we can see some of the functionality. We can lock the car, we can roll up or down the windows, we can open the boot, we can allow for somebody else to drive the car like a valet mode, and then of course we can drive the car forward and backwards in a parking spot remotely. Further down we have the state of charge, 12%, and then we also have the current temperature. We can then click into that and adjust the temperature and adjust the other settings, like if we want to turn our heated seats on or ventilated seats, that sort of thing. We can also further go down, we can honk the horn, we can click on the map, see where the car is. We can also take a look at parking photos. The car automatically takes photos of your parking space whenever you park the car, and that's essentially it. There's a few other things you can do with the app, but not really important for us today. This app, compared to, let's say, Neo, is quite bare bones, but all the main functionality of how you control the car is there. And I think that's what Li Auto is focusing on, is purely functionality and ease of use and comfort overall with the entirety of the car. And I think they do very well with that. So let's go back to the car. First thing you will notice, if you haven't been paying attention, but you have for some reason been watching my channel, is that this car looks a whole heck of a lot like the L9 that I did a test drive and a review of a few weeks back, maybe a few months back now. So definitely go check out that video if you haven't, and I'll tell you why you should check that video out. That is because these cars are essentially the same exact thing. Li Auto L7, L8, L9, they're all very, very, very exceedingly similar cars. The only real difference is the number of seats and the length. Maybe the width a little bit too, but I think mostly the length. They're basically the exact same thing. This car has the same sort of suspension, like Magic Air Ride, air suspension. It's really Magic Carpet, sorry, air suspension that they really tout. It's really, really comfortable. Has the same very, very comfortable, almost like Lazy Boy plush seats. It has the same very, very big heads-up display up here. It has the same dual monitors here, and also has the monitor back there in the back. So there's really not a lot of new things to really talk about in this car. So I'm not really going to give you a full review of this car. If you do want a full review of this car, just go look at my L9 review, and you can see some of the really cool features, like the hand tracking in the back seat and a lot of other cool stuff. So everything just like that car, very, very plush, very, very comfortable. Materials mostly very good throughout. Now I'll show you a couple things that are a little bit different about this car compared to that one. So for that, we're going to go to the back. Here in the back seat is where I think this car shines. Check out how much legroom there is here. Like, insanity, right? This car is so big. This is a 5-seater. So obviously another difference is back in this car compared to the L9, there is no tray table. All you have is a standard kind of seat with a standard kind of brochure pamphlet holder right here in case you have pamphlets. Ventilated seats, heated seats throughout the car, massage seats throughout the car. One thing about the massage seats in this car is that they are not nearly as good, effective, thorough, whatever you want to say, compared to the L9. And it's kind of shocking and probably my biggest disappointment about this car, because if you watch my other video, I will tell you I was really, really a big fan of how comfortable the L9 was. Everything about it was super duper, super duper duper comfortable, including the massage, which like would massage all the way up your back and your shoulders. Really strong massage, deep massage. It was awesome. I loved it. This car, to be honest with you, it almost feels like there's no massage. It's just like, I guess maybe like lumbar, like lower back. Very, very weak. And I tried to check on the app, tried to configure the car and see if there's an option to add a better massage. and I don't think there is. So that's a big X against this one. If you want comfortable, strong massage, you're gonna have to pay for probably the L8. I haven't checked that one, but definitely the L9. So yeah, that's that. Good thing about this car is it has the 2-1-2 arrangement. So yesterday I tried to go surfing, but I was still pretty sick. There we go. Oh, and I surfed for a little while. But I put my surfboard in here, and like I said, the car is so big, it only went to about like, I don't know, right here. So there's still plenty of space and comfort for passenger or for driver. Like when I drove my old EC6, if you remember that one, or recently I drove the ET5 Touring. Because those cars are a little bit shorter, space is a little bit more of a premium, the surfboard would actually kind of go, you know, into the center console area of the driver and the passenger. So, I mean, just you can't get around the physical constraints of the car. You know, this car is very big, is what I'm trying to tell you. So there's that. We also have 2 skylights, roof lights, moon roofs. So this one opens in the front, this one in the back does not, but they do close like shade, so we can try that. 李想同学，
上午好。
天窗关一下。
天窗无法调节，为你调节遮阳帘吧。
So that's pretty good. My Chinese is so bad, but she always recognizes me, so that's good. All right, so that makes everything in here a little bit more comfortable because that sun is really, really bright. So then we got the back, of course, very, very big. You can probably see all the sand in there from my surfboard. But a lot of space, and definitely I didn't sleep in there like I wanted to because I really genuinely felt like crap yesterday. I felt so bad, and I brought my my camp gear, brought my air mattress, everything, and I was gonna find a place to camp out by the beach, but I just ended up driving back to Shenzhen because I just felt like scheisse. So, but there's plenty of space back here to camp in the car. There's also camp mode as well. Which again, I haven't tested out how much energy it's going to consume because I haven't tried it, but I'm sure it's similar to every other car, so I apologize for that. My bad, getting sick. Another cool thing I'll show you guys. So if you put on down here, you have the controls, right? If you put on the air for the feet, for the foot level, there's actually a vent down here underneath the seat. So feels pretty good. And then one other thing, I guess, everybody, YouTubers, they always go like this, right? But you don't even have like 1 fist, 2 fists, 3 fists. You have like a whole arm above your head. It's insanity. Only maybe like, I don't know, Manute Bol would hit his head on the roof of this car. And same with, I guess, the leg position. A lot of EVs, of course, it's not a full EV. This is a hybrid, plug-in hybrid EV. But a lot of EVs, you know, because of the floor, giant battery under the floor, your leg position's kind of high like this, but in this car it's really, really quite comfortable actually. And that's assuming because there's not a huge massive battery underneath the car. Li Auto really makes big cars. I don't know if I can emphasize that enough. They really should be entering into the American market. I know they're not going to until like 2028 or something. I think they said they're not going to start expanding outside China, but this is the kind of car that I could see like Americans loving because we like our big SUVs. So here in the boot, you got some really cool features. For example, of course, you can just push that button right there and you can lower or raise your rear seats. So if you need to load stuff or to set up your camping equipment, all that sort of thing. But also, we got this right here, which I will try to show you. If you press this button right here, you can actually lower the air suspension on the car so you can make loading stuff into the car a lot more convenient and easy. So I'll try to show you. Let me run off real quick. There you go, lowering the car. Probably a few inches at least, I guess, a couple. Raise it back up. All right, we've also got lights right there on each side. We've got a nice little cargo net right here. We got 12 volt right here. Got hooks. 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 We've even got down here, if you look, that just pops up real easy, right? But now we've got this, which we can also, you know, put up here. Oh, if we wanted to. Prevent the thieves from looking inside of our car and looking at all our expensive belongings. Push that button there. So the one other thing that's really cool about this car, of course, is the back screen. If you have kids or whatever back here, or you're camping, want to watch a movie, want to do entertainment, that's all well and good. Again, you might remember that with the front screen and the back screen, you can play two different things, like stream two different movies at the same time, or, you know, whatever. If you have kids back here that want to watch cartoons and your wife or your partner's in the front seat and she wants to watch Kim Kardashian or whatever, then, you know, you can watch two different things. And then you can have different audio going with Bluetooth and all that sort of thing. But what else you can do is we can open this screen. So, 李想同学，
在呢，
打开屏幕。
我马上就帮你打开后舱娱乐屏哦。
Thank you. So the screen comes down, and I've actually got my Switch plugged in. I got my Switch Pro controller, and I got Super Mario Wonder up here on the monitor. Let's play a little level here. I haven't beat it yet because I've been sleeping and other sorts of things. Have you guys played Mario Wonder yet? It's pretty sweet. I really do think it's cool that you can play the Switch, even though I probably wouldn't ever do it. Like I've talked about before, I don't think, me personally, I need a lot of entertainment options with my car. Like when I do go traveling around, like I don't necessarily need to play video games. But you know, if you have kids, if you have people that want to do that, it's awesome. It's a cool option, in my opinion. And you also, by the way, have a standard two-prong adapter right here, power outlet. So, you know, you could plug in the Switch or the Xbox 360 or whatever it is, have power source there, like your docked Switch, for example, or your Xbox 360 or your PlayStation. Plug that in there, put that on the floor down there, and then plug in with a HDMI splitter here. Because they do sell those HDMI, USB-C adapter type things, and then that'll work too. So if you are not a Switch gamer, if you're an Xbox gamer, PlayStation gamer, all the options are there. It's all really, really cool, really, really special in my opinion, just to have the flexibility to be able to do that sort of thing. So that is the L7 from Li Auto. Let me know what you think of it in the comments. Let us know. If you own it, let me know what you think about it. If you've test driven it, let me know what you think about it. Anyway, even if you're just looking at the video, let me know what you think about it. Anybody can let me know what they think. Opinions are free. I like how comfortable Li Auto is. That's absolutely, in my mind, the best thing about Li Auto. They really focus on comfort, and that's my takeaway from this car and the L9. It's like so smooth, so soft, so gentle, and so big. All right, bye-bye.